Africa. Welcome to the Brown Billionaires podcast, and I'm your host, Kenneth. To be honest, it's been a while since I came here. I apologize. I have been going through life. Okay, so this is the special gist segment. The way it works is, in as much as I'm going to be doing the entrepreneur's gist, I decide to try something new, something a bit edgy, cautious. Most of you might not totally agree with what I'm going to say in this podcast, but it's fine. That is how life works. Today's topic is going to be exposing miracles scientifically. Okay, let me explain. In this podcast, I am going to be explaining how the human body has the ability to send miracles from one being to another. Allegedly. Okay, so most of the things I'm going to be saying might not be proven, they are theoretical. Before we start, I'd like to educate us. What is electricity? Electricity is basically electric particles around atoms. Now, for me to further explain this, electricity is a form of energy resulting from the existence of charged particles such as electrons and protons. Either it's going to be statically charged or as an accumulation of charged or dynamic as a current. So, while I defined electricity, I basically spoke about protons and electrons. Both of them are found in the nucleus of an atom, and protons are basically bigger than electrons. See, protons are positively charged while electrons are negatively charged. Okay, so the way it works is electrons are going to be dislodged from the orbit that it is in an atom, so that they like go around the atom and then become free to move within the material, which creates some atomic stability. I don't want to be your science, yes, it's going to be boring. So, you know that our body uses electricity to go around it, basically because that's how you pass information from your brain to the other parts of your body. Basically, if I want to snap my fingers, brain with my hand to snap the finger, I didn't snap the fingers on my toe, on my leg. Do you understand? My brain is responsible for that. It tells the whole body what to do, and it passes electric charges through my blood cells, through my cells to every single part of my body. The skin is a sensor. Okay, so I'm going to say this the way the car works. Let's take for instance, every single car has something called the brain box. The brain box is responsible for coordinating every part of the car. That is why if I press my horn, my lights don't fucking come out. If I press my horn, you hear the horn sound. If I rev my engine, you hear the engine sound. The brain box tells every single part of the car what to do. It's almost the same with how a brain works. Okay, so I was online one day and I watched a video where they took a leaf from a tree and then they brought the leaf to the lab. Now, when they cut this leaf in two and threw the other part away, they used a very special light to look at this leaf. Now, when they looked at the leaf was able to create DNA structure of what the other half that was cut out looked like. And I was amazed. It got me thinking, does that mean my brain has the information of every single cell in my body? That could be true because that is how I'm able to know when to stop fucking growing. Sorry about that. I have to go through rehab to reduce the costs. For the younger audience listening to me, this is going to be censored. Okay, so if the brain has information, biodata, of all the single parts of my body, it means my brain is aware that I cut my finger. It might not give me that information, but it is going to be aware that this is this, that is that. Locked up somewhere in my brain is the information of my whole body chemistry. Okay, so let's start outside. I started thinking about some things. I mean, why am I able to grow into a full man and a dwarf just grows their head only and the body just remains a certain way, like a child? Why is that? Does that mean the hormone growth, the growth hormone that's responsible to ensure that our whole body grows to the proper sizes had an issue, so the body stopped growing? What about somebody who is crippled on the leg? I don't mean from accident, I mean from birth. It means maybe the legs didn't receive enough growth hormone, or the muscle there got some issues. The brain is aware of all of this, which got me thinking. In fact, How did we even stop growing? It means the brain knows when to stop growing. How did it happen to be that once a person turns 8 years, if you lose your teeth, you don't grow that teeth back? Why? The brain is aware of this. It knows when to stop the teeth from growing. So I was starting to, think about the giants. They grow to full size, surpass full size growth, become bigger. It means being bigger. If my brain didn't tell my body to stop growing, do you understand? So now we've talked about the functions of the brain and the part it plays, in our lives as humans. Let's go back to the topic. How is it possible that somebody can heal another person of their bodily issues, the body sicknesses? Hypothetically, I do not think or agree that the brain is just something we think with. I think it's responsible for healing our bodies and our thought process and our mood, the feelings, etc. If the brain is that powerful, it means if I lose a body part, my brain should be able to grow me a new one. If I understand how to control and manage it, because at birth, it grew me things to this size, allegedly. So now we understand this. The brain can grow parts of our body if it wants to. So also, there was a research. The research made all of us understand that we grow new body parts every 7 years. I am confused. I used to know a guy who had one leg since I was like 12. I am a grown-ass man. That man still has one leg. What happened to we grow new bodies every 7 years? The reason why is, in as much as we get new bone cells, new blood cells, new skin cells, and this doesn't even take years, it could take days, is that the brain consciously refused to grow some body parts. I'm gonna say the brain is mean. I used to have 2 legs. Fuck happened to my other leg? Just fucking grow it back. This is like 10 years, stuff like that. I'm just saying. So if the brain itself is going to stop that part from growing, what if I had the secret hack? And why does the brain stop that part from growing? Why? Why do we stop growing teeth after 8 years? Why? Why is it, when I was a child, I remember my mom telling me I used to eat sand from the ground. Sand? Why the fuck did I do that? Was I trying to die? And I'm trying to imagine other kids and what they did when they were kids. This means that I can do it when I'm grown now, but that's not true. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to kill myself. So why is it possible that I could do that then and not die? And if I do it now, it's going to kill me. It's because some certain things were inside my body that prevented those things from harming me or hurting me. You get the point? So the brain knows what it is doing. But if we had the hack of the brain, we could do endless things. So let's go back to talking about miracles. Miracles. A man walks up to you and let's say you have pneumonia. Pneumonia is just, or you have heart attack, or some kind of heart illness, something like that. The brain knows where those problems are in your body, and the brain can sort those problems. That's what I'm trying to say. We needless not take some kind of medicines if, we could use our brain effectively. It knows the body that needs the fixing. It can fix it by itself. It's responsible for those cells. It is the one that understands the whole body mechanics, and it can work on it. Now, somebody walks up to you. So first of all, like I said, we should be able to heal ourselves. If the brain under our control, it means if I cut my finger, I should be able to grow a new one by myself. Okay, so a man walks up to you, you're sick on the ground, and looks at you and lays his hand on your body. When he lays his hand on your body, charges and leaves his body through your body and forces your brain to do some certainties. So your brain is forced to heal your body. Do you understand? It's like you know what to do, you're not doing it. Why? My brain has sent charges from my hand to this person's skin through the cells because they're electrically charged, go to the person's brain and force the brain to carry out the action of healing that person's body. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just thinking. This is some historic shit. Look, I want us to have an open mind, I want us to have an open mind on topics like this. This is just the first special. Tell me what you think on the comment section, and sure to have a wonderful day. Bye for now.